Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Pajama Joe here with another fragrance review. Today I'm going to be talking about the house Rejam Des Fleurs, and the fragrance is called nymphaea cerulia. The house was founded by Ali Raza and Ezra Woods, and it was launched in 2014. And they're based in New York, Paris, and LA. The fragrance is an extrait de parfum, and it is 8.5 milliliters. The note listings in this are Egyptian blue lotus, Indian blue lotus, Hawaiian blue lotus, Sri Lankan blue lotus, Thai blue lotus, white ambergris, aurora reconstitution, Nile water lily headspace, Pandanus amarylifolius, salty water, and the absolutes of 15 different flowers. That's what the bottle looks like. It's a like a bluish green color bottle, and it has a little gold shield on the front. I'm not going to be fooling around with this thing too much because of how small it is. Um, the box, I could probably show you, but it is numbered. It does have a number on it, and I have number 118 out of 250. If you can see that there, that's the top. I have number 118. And then that is the logo. It's got a little shield on it. And it's got a little shield on the top there. Um, what you get out of this fragrance is a very beautiful floral. Now, this fragrance, uh, a lot of fragrances that are mixed in with alcohol seem to evaporate like through the sprayer straw and mixed in with all the air that's in the bottle after it's been used a little bit, causes the evaporation process, I guess. Um, but this fragrance doesn't evaporate. I've had this bottle for maybe a year and a half to 2 years, and the fragrance level hasn't dropped it in not one bit. And I think that's because this is a fragrance oil, and it's a natural juice that's made from the concentration of these flowers. But there has been no evaporation to it, and I find that kind of interesting because the lid is not very sealed. It doesn't really click into place or screw on or anything. It just sits atop the bottle, and I think that's pretty funny because as a fragrance person that's really into fragrances, the last thing that you want to think is that your fragrance is evaporating. Now, all the bottles that you buy in the store, the spray bottles, they're made very, very well and sealed very, very well. So they don't really cause too much evaporation, but the sample vials that they actually create and give you in the store, like they make for you in the store and then hand to you, those will definitely evaporate because those bottles were not fit for those fragrances. They weren't created. They were made to hold fragrances, but that's just something to use like really fast and then dispose of the bottle. But this doesn't evaporate, and I think that's quite interesting. But I really do not like messing with this thing a whole lot because sometimes I have a little bit too much coffee in the morning. I get the shakes a little bit. So after I try to like relax and stuff, then I might be a little bit more comfortable in handling these more hard to handle bottles. But this is the second fragrance of this house that I own. Um, I own, I have sample vials of the whole house. And when you purchase a fragrance from this house, you get this little pamphlet, these little pamphlets here that show all the fragrances that they carry just to offer you the scent of all these of what the house carries, and this is their Pour Two line, and there's more to it. Um, the the fragrance that I used and that I purchased a full bottle of was this Gold Leaves here. I thought this was a really, really beautiful fragrance, this Gold Leaves. I was super excited when I got a full bottle of this because I really wasn't expecting to get that. And then I got the bottle and I'll do a review about it and then I'll go more in depth. But there's some other fragrances in this line like Dove Gray and see Falling Trees is on there. That one's not too bad either. The house just came out with a new line that's called the Oahu Collection. And when I purchased my other bottle, they sent me this little pamphlet here, and it's got all their from the collection. And then on the flip side, it's the samples of these of this line. And I think that they did a real good job in the making these individual fragrances diversified from each other, but they all share the same theme, like a Hawaiian theme, but they're all different in a very special way. And I have experienced all of these, and I think they did a real good job with these. But I think that the house, when I purchased this fragrance, I had to get in contact with the founders, and I thought that they were really nice people, and they were really happy to help me out in any way that I can in my purchases. There's another fragrance that looks like this that's called Floralia, and it's a white bottle with a pinkish purplish top. And I have smelled that, and that is fantastic. I think that they did a fabulous job creating that fragrance. I think they did a real good job with that one. This one is the bee's knees for sure. I really like the smell of this. Um, it's a definitely a house to look into if you're interested in purchasing some really quality fragrances. Well, that's all the time I'm going to be talking about fragrances today. Uh, I hope you enjoyed my video. Have a nice day, everybody.